Okay, let's take a look at this JobScan tool, which is very helpful. It's a jobscan.co, actually, .co, jobscan.co. You could Google search it and all that, you'd find it too. So JobScan. And they got different things they sell and some resources and stuff too. But really what we want to do is, you scroll to the bottom here and you can find this kind of cool thing where it lets you kind of compare your resume to a job description and seeing how well things match up as far as writing for that job description, particularly around things like keywords. It's really all about optimizing your resume, so to speak. So all you do is copy and paste your resume. They got a sample resume in Job. If your resume is not ready yet and you just want to see how it works, just click this and it'll automatically fill those in and it'll kind of tell you, so you can see a sample. But if you've got a resume, or at least a starter resume, you can just click Upload Resume and then just go to that. Let's use a sample here for a social media manager resume that I found on the internet, basically, that you could use. And have some stuff in here, and at the bottom of your resume it might have a little commercial about different at the bottom here, where it might be about different things that you could do for fonts and different things to use their service. So you can just delete that off if you want. But you can see this is just a generic type of resume it pulled in there. It doesn't have to worry about formatting or anything like that. Really, it's just pulling it. Let me slow that down. It's just pulling it in there. It's got contact profile, your job things. It's just basically a cut and paste in there. Not perfect. You don't have to worry about the look of this when it's comparing each of those. And then you paste in a job description. So find a sample job description text. Pull it right off one of the job descriptions you're looking at. Here's one for a social media manager. So I'm going to highlight that text and copy that. And we'll put it right here. Excuse me. And we'll put it right here into our job description part. And there it is. And with that, there it is, together. And now we're going to hit the scan button that'll compare them, and it'll give us kind of a score. So we'll hit scan. It's doing this little scanning type thing. And then what it's going to do is it's going to give you a match rate here and give you some information about your resume. So if we look at this resume I happen to find on the internet, and same with the job description, just generic stuff, it tells you a little bit about how well so the skills and things are matching up to the job description. 34% out of 100% is not too good. And it'll show where some of the things I'm missing from an ATS or a computer screener, some things with recruiting skills matches, all sorts of stuff. You could go in there a little bit more. Here's 7 out of 34 skills match. So if I click on that, it'll take me right down to where the resume might have certain things like social media and marketing, but it didn't have anything about public relations or video or social media teams. You can see some of the stuff that was missing that I might want to do to improve my resume from a hard skill standpoint. Same thing with soft skills, where if I scroll down, you can see where my resume is missing things that might sample about communications or best practices. Communication skills was in there a couple times, but in the job description, for example, they mentioned communication 2 times, and I never had it in there. And again, this is all about keywords and keyword searching around there. So that's the hard and soft skills, and kind of a comparison between the two as far as a job description and all that as well. And it gets into all sorts of other information, give you education match. So here's like an ATS, or this would be like a computer screening, applicant tracking form screening. You can see I'm missing 2 high value skills on my resume. Job titles matching good. Social media manager, education was good. Some other tips, section headings were good. So that's good. They found these things, and the formatting was a little bit off. So for this one I found, you can see this was not a great example resume by intention. So you can kind of improve that as well too. So JobScan, a pretty fun and easy way to just basically post your resume. You're not posting anywhere. You're basically uploading your resume, uploading a job description, seeing a match rate. There's little things that can guide you on that too. Let's say guide me and see what that does. And it walks you right through a tour of what this means and the different things. If we find that 80% is generally a good match, this one was at 34%, and it'll walk you right through each of the sections. So check out JobScan, apply different things, and try different things with that to kind of fine tune and make your resume work great for you. But it's a nice free tool. And then they have other services they sell. Again, I don't get any compensation from that. Doesn't matter to me. I just find it to be a nice, cool kind of tool that you could check out and at least give you some information around, like in this example, how you can maybe improve your resume that you're uploading or your resume that you're going to be using to apply for jobs.